stop, Alec. Thanks for that. And it's the Suns to start out. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker can't get it to go. And here are the Hawks now.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Now here's Paul. Takes it inside. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bogdanovich against Booker. Back to Ayton. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Booker defending. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Probing and looking and finding ways. Bogdanovich really in attack mode here tonight.
Paul into the lane. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Just over a minute and a half in. Booker against Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Stolen by Capella. Pass to Collins for the finish. And Collins with the slam.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Collins with the big block. Now here's Young. Bogdanovich on the wing. Paul against Young. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. The Suns have gone 1 of 4 to start. Young against Paul. Pass to Booker from deep.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Can they get it? And Ayton with the stuff.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And here's Capella. Back to Young. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Young. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter here. Now Capella. Capella, screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6.
He could be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. From deep. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's growing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Pass to Collins. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Outside Paul. Tries the spin move. Booker with it. Driving to the basket. And Booker with the jam.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
Outside Young. He gets it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
And just nails the three. Way to...
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting defenders on their heels.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spot. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And Chris Paul clears it away.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Here's Ayton. Rebound Atlanta. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, the big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Young. And Ayton pulls it down. And for the Suns, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Paul, shot is off. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Collins passes to Young. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Young driving in. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Young against Paul. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Paul against Young. Paul passes to Crowder.
Crowder was in high demand as a free agent in 2020. A lot of people wanting his toughness on their roster.
And he makes a first.
Coming in as a second-round pick in 2012, Jay Crowder has earned his spot in the NBA and has been part of some very big-time winning teams. He's gaining that reputation as a hard-nosed defender, and that's what he'll keep.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Capella uses the glass on the layup. Capella's gotten 4 this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Phoenix no good that time either. And with Crowder's free agency, teams saw what he brings to the table.
Well, he's a good defender, and he's relentless on that end. And he just brings that kind of toughness that a lot of coaches are relying on, and they know that's important in the postseason.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Outside Booker. On the wing, Crowder. There's the triple. Drains the triple. Crowder's got 5.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Ayton against Capella. Over Ayton. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And it's Paul off the drive. And it's blocked by Collins.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Paul. And here's Hunter from the arc. Oh, they get a hand on it. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Young. Phoenix grabs the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the... Allie, as always, thank you.
19.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
You're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Kevin Huerter, Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's Delon Wright, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Out to the wing. From deep, Johnson. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Wright finds Gallinari. Back to Wright. Here's Okongwu. He shoots a 3. Hauled in by McGee. Outside Craig. It's McGee, high post. Pass to Holiday. On the take. And Holiday powers it home.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Back to Wright. To the paint. Here's Huerter. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Huerter up there high to throw it down.
Holiday against Wright. Holiday passes to McGee. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. McGee's got his first 2 points of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Holiday from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Left side Gallinari. Outside Herder. 6 to shoot. Here's a Kongwu. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Good on the second one. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Holiday against Wright. Holiday passes to Johnson. Here he goes. Shoots over Gallinari. Here's McGee. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McGee's gotten 4 this quarter.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to a Kongwu. Now Gallinari from deep 3-point range. No luck on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Craig attacking. It's Shamet on the wing. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. No good that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Right side Gallinari. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Gallinari's got 6 points.
And really, Gallinari makes that one look so easy. He knew before he got the pass he was going to launch that jump shot. He did just that.
Pass to Shamet. A minute and a half left in the third quarter here. And stolen by Herder. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Luwawu-Cabarrot, no good. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Shamet into the lane. Outside Holiday. Now Craig. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And the basket by Shamet.
Shamet has these kind of games where it looks like he won't miss.
Right against Holiday. Over to the wing. Right side Herder. Inside. McGee with a steal. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Right outside. Here's Luwawu-Cabarrot, defended by Craig. Here's Herder. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. To the inside. Here's Johnson. No good with a layup. Here's a Kongwu. And here's Wright from the arc. That one no good. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, they've got Johnson, Aaron Holiday out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee, and it's Craig in at the small forward position. Booker, good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Young for 3, Collins. Young against Paul. And Young, here we go, banked it in off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 13.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Young against Paul. Booker against Bogdanovich. Ayton passes to Booker. To the middle. Here's Crowder. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Crowder just muscling up and playing some man ball in there.
ball against Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the three. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Gets it down to single digits. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Shoots over Ayton. Here's Bogdanovich. Good on the jump shot.
Well, he's an accurate shooter and has some great confidence. Bogdanovich with a beauty.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside for Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. It's stolen by Hunter. All by himself. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Booker. And here's Collins for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Crowder. Here's the 3. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. It's good on the putback.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Pulls up. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Back to Booker. There's the drive. And here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Fires from deep. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
This is what you like to see from Booker, just firing with confidence right off the catch.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Pass to Capella. Hunter with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. That one a little long. For 3, Booker nails it from 3.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Up top, Young. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. Now here's Collins. Young with no one around. No good on the 3. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself.
Now Capella, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Tucker. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got it. The fast break chance. And he can't bank that one in. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Young kicks to Hunter. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now. Shakes him. And there's the nice lay-in by Lowry. Lowry's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Heat.
What a move by Lowry. He can create shots with his handles.
Pass to Bogdanovich. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
3 on the clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Butler in the corner. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Here's Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Outside Collins. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And here's Adebayo. Back to Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. The 3. That shot off.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Young looking around. Outside Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. We talked about how Kyle Lowry still serves as the engine for this team. Coach says, you know that cliche, cut off the head, the body will die? That's still the deal with Lowry. You need to slow him down so the rest of the team can't get going. The logic is sound. The execution will be tougher. Guys?
Thank you, David. Young against Adebayo. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Lowry dishes to Robinson. There's 49 seconds left in the first. And stolen by Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Collins. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter, and he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Robinson. Capella kicks to Young. He takes it in. Good work defensively by Lowry.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
All right, look who's coming under the board. Come on, get loud.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Here's Lowry following the bucket by the Hawks. To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
Now, here is Young. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 3 ball. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Lowry with the ball. Passes it to Hero. Spins. He feeds it to Butler. It's stolen by Capella. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good footwork by Bogdanovich. Precise with his moves, and typically he beats the defenders.
And it might be an overused term, Smitty, but I think the description of Bogdanovich as a glue guy really fits.
I agree. He has a lot of those qualities that every team needs. He's a playmaker. He gets after it on the defensive end, and he can create his own offense when need be.
The Hawks leading by 11. Pass to Capella. And here's Collins. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And it goes down 2 points.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Young against Lowry. Young outside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Inside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
A master of the pick and roll. Kyle Lowry firmly in control of this offense.
Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Collins. Into the lane. Passes to Capella. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And Adebayo throws it down.
Doesn't get any higher percentage than this. Adebayo is ferocious when he gets it in close.
Young passes to Capella. The pass to Bogdanovich. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Bogdanovich.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Young. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Hero. 26 seconds left now here in the second. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Hunter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The effort on that play from Hunter manages to get everything he could hope for.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Oladipo for 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's... All right, Dave, thank you. And
10.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Yeah, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
And some of it's just a mindset. He came into this game with a very unselfish approach, and his teammates have benefited from it.
They've got Okongwu. Luwawu is out there. Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Okongwu. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
The Hawks leading by 11. And right, here we go. Gallinari wide open. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, Hero. Defense is right there. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And that one's good. Right.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Oladipo taking his time here. Hero kicks to Oladipo. Martin the pass to Oladipo. Now Hero. Here he goes. Miami needs to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. Passes it to Luwawu. Right side. Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Heat trail by 13. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Under underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the score by Miami. Herter, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And it's Strus missing. Atlanta leading by 11. Gallinari the open look, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gallinari's got his first points of the night.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
It's Oladipo on the wing, guarded by Wright. Oladipo against Wright. Good saving, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And known as a combo guard, Victor Oladipo has some point guard level passing skills in the body of a 2.
Here's Herter, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Hawks passing it around. Rob. Oladipo with the ball. Now right defender. Here's Herter. Gallinari outside. Okongwu at the elbow. Pass to Herter. Now the feed to Okongwu. There's the steal. Stripped away. Up and in on the way. Okongwu's now got his first basket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Now, here's Okongwu. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Down low. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Oladipo's running, and Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Good saving. And the call. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
It is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. He's out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Martin in at the power forward. Oladipo misses.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Hawks leading by 15. Herter passes to Gallinari. Drives to the hoop, and Gallinari throws it down.
Defenses has to be careful. You know Gallinari is going to force fouls, but you have to try to prevent the N1.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for DeLon Wright. The Hawks shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. The Hawks again can't hit. The Heat trail by 18. And Adebayo throws it down.
Look at Bam finishing strong, making sure the defense can't stop the break.
Young outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Lowry can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 18. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Now, here is Young with the drive. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Adebayo with the screen on Young. And the basket by Lowry.
Phenomenal concentration by Lowry. He has made a living off getting buckets over physical defense.
Lowry against Young. Hunter on the wing. There's the pass to Capella. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich goes in. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And here's Young from the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson goes in. Ready by Bogdanovich. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Atlanta. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Capella, and that one clearly a foul, gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, in most seasons throughout his career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
That one is no good. The Heat trail by 20. Robinson kicks to Butler. Lowry against Bogdanovich. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 20.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Clint Capella.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Young. From past the arc, it's good from long range. And the Hawks lead by 21.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Not a piece of it.
Beautiful positioning, timing. Those are the things Gallinari relies upon at the defensive end.
Capella dishes to Young. So Atlanta takes this one by a bit. David, thank you as always.
Allie, take it away.
Thanks.
They've made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. From deep. 5 on the clock. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
That one off the back iron and out. Fires for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here's Young. Pass to Hunter. Bogdanovic on the wing. With the drive, and then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Hunter. Down low. Here's Young. Can't get it to drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. Gobert with it. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Mitchell from downtown. O'Neal controls the rebound and the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young for 3. Buries it from 3.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
You know, by the time Bojan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Now here's Conley. Three-pointer off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Gobert. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Conley. Tipped. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 8.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Hunter. There's Young with the 3. Utah with the rebound.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's O'Neal. Mitchell finds Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Conley against Young. From behind the arc. The shot by Conley, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. From deep three-point range, and Young is good from 3. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the defense really has no chance when Young gets in space. He's just too skilled.
Right side, Bogdanovic. Shoots from the elbow, and there's Mitchell on the assist by Bogdanovic. He's got 10.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Over Conley. Here's Capella. Deflected. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Young, the pass to Collins. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Drives to the hoop. Outside Hunter. Now here's Capella. Good D by Gobert.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And so it's the Utah Jazz leading by 6 as we wrap up the... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the Hawks 5. Utah leading. And here's Conley. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, got that one up quick.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Mitchell's gone 3 for 7 from distance tonight.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Atlanta now, down by 12. Young on the attack, and the shot goes. Young's got 8.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Pass to O'Neal. From the baseline, the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Young. Give him 8 points now. Fires the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's O'Neal. Hey, rejected by Capella. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Conley. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Mitchell. 4-3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Conley against Young. Here's Capella. Back to Young. Screen by Capella. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Outside Mitchell. From deep, Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Collins outside. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Young on the attack. That shot is off. Conley with some nice D. Here's Mitchell. That won't go. Making him 6 for 12 from the floor now. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Outside Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Capella inside. Defended by Bogdanovich. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Conley passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. And Hunter, here we go. Pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Young can't hit. Here's Mitchell. He's off on the layup. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And him.
22.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
27.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So the Utah 5 right now. Juan Hernan Gomez out there with Daniel House. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the point guard. Herder can't hit.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Inside. Got a hand on it. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Luau Cabarrot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gay picks one up. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Utah leading. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Here's Herder. Here's Gallinari. Another shot. Here's Luau Cabarrot. Okongwu inside. Whiteside on him. Okongwu with the bucket.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Timeout called. The Jazz. Here's Clarkson. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Whiteside with it. Okongwu on him. Whiteside down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 3.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Wright against Clarkson. Wright attacking. Can't hit that one. Clarkson with the defensive effort. Lets it fly. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gay picks one up, and he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clarkson against Wright. The kick out to Gay. No good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Okongwu for 3. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A line change here for Utah.
Fans, your Atlanta Hawks dancers. Give my hand fans your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the left iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Capella. High post Young. He's got 14. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And when the time is right, Capella can get up there. Great job rising up for the bucket.
To the wing on the left. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. We've got 1:48 left in the third. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Launches it. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Gobert passes to Mitchell. There's the 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Young from long range.
They've been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Mitchell with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Pass to Bogdanovich. It's tipped. Now Mitchell. He's got 18. Stolen by Capella. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off this field.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here's Hunter for 3. Drops in the 3. Hunter's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
They're pushing the ball at pretty much every opportunity.
From deep. The shot by Conley. No good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Hawks on top.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5.
knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Conley against Young. For 3, O'Neal. And they recover it. Back to Conley. It's stolen by Hunter. Up top, Young. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. The ball's knocked loose. Bogdanovich against Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists here tonight. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Now here's Mitchell, tightly guarded, and the jumper is good at the free throw line. Mitchell's got 23.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Young from long range, and the Hawks with another 3.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
From deep, Conley. He drops it from range.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. And Hunter, here we go.
Man, he made sure to get his money.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many.
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
4 on the clock. Young way outside. Atlanta again missing.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Gobert. He can't get it to go. Hunter with some nice D. Young with it. He's picked up by Conley. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Out to the right wing. Outside for Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 6th assist of the night.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Bogdanovich passes to Young. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking, sending it back.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. Atlanta's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Young with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Hunter. Now Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Conley. from deep three-point range. Hunter with the rebound. Young from long range. It doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way. 35 seconds left in the game. Young against Conley. The three from Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
That's his second personal foul. Team third.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
At line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but
Let's meet the starter for you.
Tonight, lots of young players, a lot of energy brought on the floor. What kind of game do you expect to see?
Well, there could be some incredible highlights in this one, and then there could be coaches using every single possible timeout to teach their players how to play the right way. So this could be fun.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the...
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
And here's Booker. Paul, right side. Bridges dishes to Ayton. The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now, here's Bogdanovich. The Hawks working the ball around. Capella kicks to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
Now here's Booker. 4 on the clock. Inside. Here's Crowder. And it's John Collins with the rebound. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now, here's Hunter. Devin Booker missing his last shot.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Driving inside. Will it go? The shot off that time. And Atlanta will come the other way. For 3, Hunter. Booker pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And that one's good, Ayton.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella against Paul. Capella with the bucket.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Paul against Young. Ayton a screen on Young. The drive by Paul. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Collins against Crowder. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Back to Bridges. It's Crowder on the wing. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta leading by 7. Now Hunter. He has 5. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. The drive by Paul. And there's the pass to Crowder. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter for 3. Bogdanovich wide open. Bridges against Hunter. And he can't jam it through. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 7. And the Suns miss again. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. To the inside, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, Bogdanovich would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Young for three. And so it's Atlanta bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now, what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Pass to Crowder. There's the drive to the paint, right at the free throw line. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Ayton.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here's Booker. On the wing, Booker. Bridges outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Paul. And the rejection by Ayton. Capella with the bucket.
Capella.
Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Crowder against Collins. Crowder kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks leading by 7. Young taking his time here. Going inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Young against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Booker outside. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways that get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Suns trail by 9. Paul outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. Capella finds Young. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
For three, Booker, another three for Phoenix.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on the quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
Pass to Collins. Driving the lane, and then Collins slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Crowder. Back to Booker. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Young pass to Hunter. Young outside. He feeds it to Hunter. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Six to shoot. And here's Young from the arc.
Well, Chris Paul, a terrific defender, uses his speed well right there to cover some ground.
Crowder finds Bridges. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Hawks ball.
Atlanta leading by 6. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Young against Paul. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. From deep, Collins. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Crowder kicks to Paul. Here's Booker. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job. All right, David, thank you. And second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. I kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court for Atlanta, Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Herter in at the 2 guard. The Hawks leading by 6, taken away by Holiday. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And he recovers it. And McGee kicks to Johnson. Now the pass to Craig. Here's Shamet. There's the triple. And Wright pulls it down. Inside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And he drives in.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herter gets his way on the drive.
The Suns have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And that one's good. Wright's got his first bucket in this one.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Wright against Holiday. Driving in. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Passes it to Herter. Back to Wright. The Hawks working the ball around. Gallinari wide open. Drills it from outside. Gallinari's got the lead up to 9 now for Atlanta.
Perimeter jumper from Gallo, always a strong suit, continues to get better.
Holiday dishes to McGee. Lets it fly from 18. The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Luwabu's shot is off.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Fires the three. Second shot opportunity. That one wide left. Atlanta leading by 9. It's right on the wing. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Herder passes to Okongwu.
2 minutes.
The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And Okongwu slams it in.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herder is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position, so he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Suns trail by 11. The feed now to McGee. Over Okongwu. And he overshot that one, missing. The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Herder. Off target with his three. Phoenix has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Johnson kicks to Holiday. Back to Johnson. The kick out to Holiday. Trying to end the drought. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Luwabu. He's guarded by Johnson. And there's the drive. And Herder gets it to go.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Takes the three. McGee. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been terrific.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Substitution for your Suns.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Cameron Johnson is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Landry Shamet, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The Hawks leading by 11. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker against Bogdanovich. The drive by Booker. Ayton. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Collins against Crowder. Left side Collins. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. Back to Bridges. Booker outside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And it's Ayton missing. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Booker dishes to Ayton. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets. And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Young inside, defended by Paul. Capella inside. He's against Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. On its way from Young for 2. Capella finds Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Collins against Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
No good from Booker.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
2 minutes.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
3rd team foul.
Young outside. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 15.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. We've got 1:23 left here in the 4th quarter. Good on the 3-point shot.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Clint Capella.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. 36 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Another miss by Young. Paul against Bogdanovich. Bridges left side. Back to Ayton. And it's good. 2 points.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
Paul against Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway.
Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now Atlanta starting 5. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
And the Hawks with possession here. Following the bucket by the Heat, Collins passes to Young. Let's go with a 3. 6 on the shot clock. Collins finds Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
The agility, the hops, the great hands. Collins is the perfect alley-oop partner.
Outside Tucker. Into the lane. Hey, rejected by Capella. Lowry drives in. Tries again. And he takes it up and lays it in.
In such control driving to the hoop. Lowry's a veteran. He's seen everything in this league.
Outside Bogdanovich. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And there's the drive. Young can't hit.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
For 3, Robinson. Capella with a rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Bogdanovich with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And Collins with the slam.
Aggressive move by Collins, but what else is new? This team feeds off his energy.
Now Lowry. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Robinson. 3-pointer. Hits a 3-pointer.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Young against Lowry. Takes the 3. Miami grabs the miss. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Now here's Butler. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Offensive board. Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Goes back up. And a slam dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella is his quick jumps around the rim. Tremendous athlete.
Young against Lowry. Robinson on the wing. The 3 doesn't go for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young with it. Guarded by Adebayo. Now Hunter. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler into the lane. Outside Tucker. He takes it in. Out to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Butler against Young. And it's Butler with the jam.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. Going inside. Oh, misses the dunk.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Oh, got a piece of it. To the paint. That one is off. And Miami the other way now. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
Now Collins. 19 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Capella, the pass to Young. The kick to Hunter. Lets it go from deep. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
A 42% three-point shooter in college, Hunter continues to shine beyond the arc.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Well, a good close contest so far.
Welcome, your Miami Heat.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start, you want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Down low. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And due to the coronavirus, many teams played with little to no fans for the entirety of last season, Smitty.
Yeah, B.A., I really felt for the players and fans. We definitely missed out. I never had to do it, but it has to be a huge adjustment, especially when you're playing at home.
To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Robinson finds Butler. Takes a 3. Robinson can't hit.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Heat.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Butler.
Known for being a strong defender, Butler takes pride in blocking shots. Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Lowry outside. Robinson on the wing. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Robinson can't hit.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Collins passes to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Capella.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Robinson gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
And Young gets it to go.
This is Young's game, ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
Collins.
Shooting for Atlanta, John Collins.
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Inside. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. Bogdanovich with it. Driving inside. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Over Lowry. Young misses.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And here's Lowry, guarded by Young. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. 17-foot shot on the... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Kevin Huerter. Then it's Delon Wright. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. And here's Wright from the arc. Pass to Huerter. And the layup is good off the glass. Huerter's gotten his first basket of the night.
Physical D right there, but Huerter's mentally tough. Never lost focus.
Now here's Hero. 3-pointer. Gallinari pulls it in. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Okongwu. Right with the ball. From deep. Huerter can't hit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Right outside. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Huerter. Shoots over Hero. Huerter can't hit. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's the fast break. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Out to the right wing. Back to Okongwu. From deep 3-point range. Huerter can't hit. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Outside Huerter. Back to Okongwu. And down it goes. Matthews dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Hero outside. Lets the three fly. Again, the Heat misses. The Hawks trailing. It's Herder on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. For the lead. It's Wright on the wing. Pass to Herder. 5 to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And they're on the break. Here's Strus. Miami, no good that time either. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Luau Cabarro. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Back to Herder. On target from range. Herder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Kevin's biggest selling point, the ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter.
Pass to Martin. Back to Oladipo. Here's Strus. And here's Hero from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Atlanta with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Young. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. It's good. And now a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Shot to stop the run. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Pass to Collins. Back to Hunter. To the inside. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Oladipo up top, guarded by Young. And it's Oladipo off the drive. Can't hit from in close.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
And both free throws good for Young.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Unable to get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up by a healthy 8 points.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And he converts the layup.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Outside Young. Left side Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. That's tipped. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Butler. Nice move. Tipped.
All over that shot. Hunter's length and commitment gives him the upside to be a great defender.
Collins finds Young. And it's in, off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told them he likes what he's seeing inside, saying, quote, stay on the attack. Getting to the rim is working for us right now. Attack until they stop us. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Basket counts.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
And Young, here we go. He gets it in there. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Lowry. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Gifted scorer. I like when Lowry takes initiative and looks to capitalize inside.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And he drives in. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. Good. And Butler gets the assist. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Capella against Adebayo. Pass to Young. Up and over Lowry. That one's wide left. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Lowry against Young. Yep, that one goes.
When you think of Kyle Lowry, his scoring comes to mind. He's on a roll now.
Young with it, picked up by Tucker. The 3, Collins, counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Pass to Robinson. Inside, here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And plays like that one could make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Here's Young. Yep, that one's good. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Outside Butler. 1:16 left in the fourth. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Young with it. Pass to Hunter. Young against Lowry. Young, the pass to Hunter. That 3's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Butler. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul.
Now here's Lowry. To take the lead. Capella with a rebound. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? Their focus right now, every possession has to yield points.
Here's Butler. To tie it up. Lowry finds Butler. The 3 won't fall. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jimmy Butler. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out to the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of...
Doors, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest, and more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Shot clock at 3. Sees the alley-oop. Bogdanovich knocks it loose.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Here's Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now Conley, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Collins with some nice D.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here is Young, and the dunk by Capella.
He's such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a 3. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt.
Hunter with it, out guarded by Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. 5 on the clock. Over O'Neal. Capella trying to free himself up, and too long on the shot. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert the pass to Conley. Mitchell wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Now this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Lob pass to Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Conley for 3. The shot comes out, and Atlanta will go the other way. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I spoke briefly with Nate McMillan. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Sinks the triple.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. It's blocked.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Young outside. Pass to Collins. Young outside. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Stolen by Mitchell. Knocked away. He feeds it to Gobert. He kicks it to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And he reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get round. You're good.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far.
Come on.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert, and he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
You can see the agile move by Donovan Mitchell. This guy is able to navigate around contact or, if necessary, play through it.
Now, here is Young. No points in the game yet for him. Bogdanovich with it. Conley picks him up. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Gobert against Capella. Now Gobert. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Goes back up. Nifty move. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 6.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Young against Conley. Young looking it over. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Mitchell, and the rejection by Collins. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Young, no good. Jazz leading by 8. The pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Back to Gobert. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
All right, fans, that was the Jazz Dancers Dance Team. Make some noise.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Young drives in. Passes to Capella. The kick out to Young. And that one's on target from the wing. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Hawks. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Young against Conley. Here's Gobert. Out to Conley. 2 on the clock. From downtown. The rebound by Young.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Collins wide open. He fires. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bogdanovich. That's for 2. And with that, the Utah lead has got down to 4 on the bucket from Young.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Mitchell outside. Another miss by Utah. Young, right side.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
So, thank you, David, for that interview.
19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Luwawu. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the 2 guard.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. From outside the arc. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Okongwu. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. No good from Luwawu. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Utah Jazz. Here is House. Pass to Gay. Whiteside sets the pick for Gay. Whiteside inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Jazz lead by 6. Wright with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Driving to the basket. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, DeLon Wright taking advantage of that handle and that slithery ability to get through traffic. What a pretty drive.
Clarkson against Wright. The pass to House. 3-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah leading by 4. Clarkson outside. Now here's Whiteside. Gay inside. And it's blocked by Okongwu. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Now here's Wright. Passes it to Herter. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Herter. Takes a three. No good on the shot. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Right side kicks to Hernangomez. Inside. Stolen. And oh, here we go. Gallinari heading to the hoop. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Boy, you have to love when Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Clarkson against Wright. Pass to House. Gay inside. Count it. Good. And the Jazz lead by 4.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
Wright looking around. And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. That's foul number 2 for him. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Young's shot is good.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's his first trip to the line.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Back to Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Looking to get back on track here. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Outside Bogdanovich. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. And Bogdanovich throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Tries again. And the pass to Bogdanovich. The drive by Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
He takes it in and stolen by Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, no good that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Jazz lead.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. With this game still up for grabs, he told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out.
Thank you, David.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud.
The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside. Into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in. Young's got 20.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Passes it to O'Neal. Back to Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. There's O'Neal with the 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
In the corner, it's Hunter. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg indeed in the one.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
A new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Young against Conley. Mitchell right side. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. From 13. Doesn't go that time. Collins with some nice D. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Let's see it there.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Donovan Mitchell.
He hits both from the stripe.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
And Young kicks to Collins. Back to Young. Now Hunter. Pass to Capella. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. Here's Mitchell. Driving.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Young against Conley. Pass to Collins. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah leading by 3. Kicks to Gobert. Mitchell in the corner and stolen by Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. From deep, Collins. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Young. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the paint. Another shot. Nice shot by Gobert. That's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
Back to Young. The 15-footer. Collins with it. Now defended by Gobert. For the 3. Knocks down the 3.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm. Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Buries the triple.
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Count it!
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
On its way from Young for two. Ooh, offline. And so it's Utah who scrapes by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.